Gavin over there. Today we're gonna be playing a little game of Sing It Out. Right here we have some amazing retro songs. And right in this cup, we have some awesome lyrics for us to be able to sing to. We're gonna combine these things and it's gonna be like super amazing.
Super amazing. And these are just like old school TV theme songs, which you guys might be familiar with. I can start us off first
why
if you
not?
want. So here is the TV show theme song is Pokemon. Oh man, I love that show.
Gotta catch
Sing
'em all.
to the retro song called 22 Skidoo? What is this? All right, hit it, DJ. What?
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Teach Pokemon to understand the power that's inside.
There's that.
That was fantastic.
That does not go together.
Great job.
Thanks.
I think I should go.
You probably should.
Let's check this out. First one's first. I'm the realest. Breathless.
Breathless.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
SquarePants.
The tune Breathless. Here you go.
Are you ready?
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Ooh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? You know SpongeBob SquarePants. SquarePants. Absorbing in yellow and chorus is he. SpongeBob SquarePants like Gavin hair.
Wow. Okay, that was actually really good.
Boom.
Great job, Sheree. That was good.
Thanks, bro.
You guys ready? Here we go. The song Dance House?
House.
Oh boy.
That's German. House.
House. Dance House.
House.
And it'll be sung to Teen Titans. Oh my.
Whatever that is.
You never seen Teen Titans?
No, bro.
Alrighty. Teen Titans, let's hit it.
Ooh, okay, let's go. And when there's trouble, you know who to call. Teen Titans, Teen Titans. From their tower, they can see it all. Teen Titans, yeah, Teen Titans. When there's evil on the attack, you can rest knowing they got your back. Teen Titans go, Teen Titans go.
Hard record scratch. Dude, that was good.
Thanks.
I had a workout with that one.
Yeah, that was
Feeling
like,
it. Let's go running. My turn.
You up.
No!
Yes, ma'am.
Oh me, oh my. Next.
Oh, no.
Next.
Oh, my.
Let's see what this one is. Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Let's do this. Break it down now. Hit it, DJ! Wow. Totally unexpected, but I'm getting in the mood.
Paw Patrol, smooth Paw Patrol.
We'll be there on the double. Whenever there's a problem, on Adventure Bay Rider and his team of clubbers will come and save the day. Marshall, Bravo, Chase, woof, woof, woof. Dude, I'm feeling emotional.
Beautiful
It's
band.
bringing out all the feels.
Paw Patrol will
Get
save the
this
day.
out. Oops.
You just broke it.
Flannel emotion.
Oh, what?
Flannel emotions.
It's bad we didn't bring our flannel.
Big time rush.
Oh. Were you a Big Time Rush
Don't
fan
even
back
know
in the
what
day?
that is.
You know, Big Time Rush.
It was
Like Big Time Rush.
It was like Big Time Rush.
I don't know.
Drop the mic, DJ, go. Okay, here we go. Dude, look at that form. Hey, 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 oh, oh, hey, oh, oh, hey. Listen to your heart now, hey, hey, oh, oh, hey, oh, oh, hey. Don't you feel the rush? Hey, oh, oh, hey, oh, oh, hey. Better take a shot now.
Yeah, Big Time Rush coming to your town. Oh, 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 oh. That was good. Oh, great.
Do we get any more?
We do, but I think we should change it up and do a a song together, a duet,
Well, let's do
as they
it.
say.
Let's rock
So
it.
if you pick the song,
Okay,
I'll pick the TV show.
do it. Mix it up a little bit.
We only got a few options left.
Okay. Atomic Heartbreak.
Oh boy.
Sounds very depressing.
It probably will be depending on what lyrics we have.
Good luck. Good luck to us, right?
Yep. Well, iCarly. Here it is. Very depressing
Let's
song.
go.
All right. How about you start off
Okay.
with this one? I'll follow you in the melody, and let's drop the beat, as they say.
I know you see somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful like we there. I know somehow we're gonna get there. It feels so wonderful.
Golden sunshine, I know somehow it's gonna be mine. It feels so wonderful. Yeah!
Yeah. Uh-huh. See ya, iCarly. We've got your new original right here.
Girl,
It's
don't be hating.
don't be hating.
Just saying. Well, that was epic. Super fun. And speaking of fun, we're going to be hearing from one of our friends about the Bible. So let's listen.
The Bible is one big story that leads us to trust and follow Jesus. Today, we're talking about a famous story from the Old Testament of the Bible, the story of the blazing furnace. At this time in history, the nation of Israel was ruled by another empire led by evil King Nebuchadnezzar. Some of the young men from Israel had the chance to work for King Nebuchadnezzar himself. 4 of these men were Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. One time, while Daniel was living in a different district, his 3 friends were tested to stay loyal to God. You see, the king ordered everyone to bow down to this giant golden statue of himself. When his musicians played music, that was everyone's cue to bow down to the statue and worship the king instead of God. Anyone who didn't bow down would be thrown into a big blazing furnace and burned up. Yikes. Well, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were loyal to God and refused to bow down. The king was furious and had them thrown into the furnace. Then something incredible happened. These 3 young men didn't burn up. As the king looked closer, he saw a 4th man in the furnace, a person that looked like a divine being, like an angel or something. He ordered Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to come out of the furnace. They did, and to the king's amazement, not even their clothes had caught fire. They didn't even smell like smoke. What an amazing miracle. Here's what the king says next in the book of Daniel, chapter 3, verse 28. Then Nebuchadnezzar said, "Praise be to the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who has sent his angel and rescued his servants. They trusted in him and defied the king's command and were willing to give up their lives rather than serve or worship any god except their own." Whoa, that story's incredible. Right now in your groups, read this verse a few more times, then talk about it.
Every year growing up, I used to go camping with my dad and brothers. We'd go up into the woods, set up tents, swim in a lake, eat hot dogs and s'mores. Oh man, s'mores? I invented the best s'more, by the way. I'd stuff a piece of chocolate in the marshmallow, then roast it over a fire. I was gonna trademark and mass produce this incredible masterpiece and call it chocolate stuffed mellows. But someone beat me to it.
Stuffed puffs.
This guy. Anyways, we'd make giant fires, you know, like the ones that got so hot they burn your eyebrows off and leave your clothes smelling like you took a nap with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in that blazing furnace. And we played games, lots of games, which was my favorite part. My dad was famous for making up games. We had Freaky Feet, Bowling Bodies, Sock Hop, and that's just to name a few. But my favorite game was Mission Impossible. You could only play it at night and you needed a dim light. Basically, there are two teams, the spotter and everyone else. The spotter would use a flashlight and spot people before they reached the light. Well, and everyone else, they'd just try to get to the light before getting spotted. To get to the light, you could run like a crazy person as fast as you can, or like a sloth, quietly and slowly through the dirt and bushes. Usually the quietest person would win. It was the best. And this year, I was ready to win. But we had a problem. When we pulled up to our campsite, the campground was full. We were pretty bummed about it. We ended up finding a different campground to set up our tents, but we planned on going back to our original spot later that night to play Mission Impossible. We pulled up to the campground, but the gate was locked. Maybe to keep the bears out? I don't know. So we decided we'd just park the car up on the street and walk down. As we were walking down the driveway, in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the night, the campground manager heard us and started looking for us with his giant spotlight. I was starting to get the feeling we weren't supposed to be there. And it was like Mission Impossible for real. Basically, we needed to sneak past the campground manager and his ginormous spotlight so we could play Mission Impossible on the other side. Guys, it was intense. No, seriously, intense. Somehow I got separated from my dad and my brothers, and I found myself all alone in a forest in the middle of the night. To say I was afraid is an understatement. I was so scared, I bailed. I started heading the opposite direction, away from the scary campsite manager and back up to the street where the car was parked. When I got to the car, I got inside and just sat there in silence. I realized we were doing something wrong by sneaking into the campground, and I started to feel bad because I made a mistake. You know, sometimes you don't realize right away that you've made the wrong decision. When we feel like we're being tested or faced with a decision between right and wrong, we have to stand strong, knowing God is with us. Whether we start off with the right decision or correct our mistake afterwards, when we stay loyal to God, He can use us to have a powerful impact on the people around us. So, there I was, all alone, sitting in a car, in a forest, in the middle of the night. I realized I had a guitar with me, so I started singing. I guess I was being really loud because the scary campground manager, he heard me and came up to the car. He tapped on the window, and he actually turned out to be a really nice guy. We ended up walking down to the campground to find my family so that we could all leave. Ha! We got busted. We didn't get to play Mission Impossible, but I learned a really important lesson that night. God is always with me. I don't know what you're going through in your life, but I do know this. God loves you. And if you put your trust in Him, He's with you too. Like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego from our Bible story today, whether you feel alone while making the right decision or feel tested by the things around you, always remember, you can stand strong knowing that God is with you.